So let's go back to our quiz score data and see if we can find the 5-number summary for each of these. Now, each of these data sets has 10 pieces of data, and so using our locator method with 10 pieces of data, that's 2.5, that is a decimal, and so we're going to use the third data value for our quartile 1. Likewise, for quartile 3, let's see here, that's going to be the 8th data value is going to be our quartile 3. So let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 8, 3, 8, 3, 8. And so those are all of our quartile 1 and quartile 3 values. Now notice for our median, 10 over 2 is 5. That is a whole number, so between 5th and 6th. So we need to find the mean of the 5th and 6th values in order to find our median. So let's hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway between is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway between is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway between is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway between is 5. And actually, I think we already knew that, but oh well. And then, of course, we have our minimum and our maximums for each of these data sets. And now we can write our 5-number summaries. So for this data set, it is 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. They're all 5, right? Why? Because all the data is 5. Our next set is 0, 0, 5, 10, 10, which gives us a really good idea that 25% of the data is between 0 and 0. And 25% of the data is between 10 and 10, right? So we got a good idea that there's a lot of 10s here and a lot of 0s here. The middle 50% of the data, right, 25% is between 0 and 5. It's not obvious that those values are all 0, but we still get a better idea than we did from just the median or just the range of values. For this set, let's see here, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6. Gives us a good idea that this data is all fairly closely lumped. And here we've got 0, 5, 5, 5, 10. And you can definitely tell a difference here between the scores in Section B and Section D now, where here we can see that 50% of the class, at least 50% of the class, got scores of 5, right? Because this is a quarter of the data, and then this is a quarter of the data. Whereas here, the scores were definitely further out towards the ends. And so this helps reveal the spread of the data in a fairly small, concise way. Now, of course, with only 10 pieces of data, doing a 5-number summary is awfully silly. But if we had several hundred pieces of data here, the 5-number summary would definitely provide a nice, condensed way of looking at the data.